Well, all I can say is, let's hope that tonight's presentation didn't have the unfortunate side effect of provoking everybody to go bounding up their stairs to their chamber pots.
Reports are just now coming in. It's not looking very good. The entire population of Ghoul Beach just flushed their toilets at the exact same time. And the massive expulsion of wastewater has just flooded the low-lying creekside residents. The smell alone is said to be thoroughly noxious.
Ah! The numbers are in, folks, and they don't lie. It seems as though we've accidentally stumbled across an all-new way to gauge viewership. I retract my objections from earlier in the show, Stevie. I commend you on your sterling choice of public domain films.
I don't think it was the movie. Remember years ago when Entertainment Tonight host Mary Hart was accused of prompting seizures just by speaking in certain random viewers? Well, I believe the true cause may well rest with you, Tim. Something about the sonic characteristics of your voice, or else you did something untoward with your wand that I don't know about. Either way, things are looking pretty bleak.
There's no joy in Mudville. Is that what you're trying to say? Well, that's entirely absurd. The very thought that anybody would take such extreme issue with my dulcet tones. It's laughable, I tell you.
The problem is more widespread than that. Vincent Grimley just texted me to say that you should stop talking already. His pipes have burst, and the hallowed room where he so carefully stores his vast external drive collection is flooding with sewer water.
Oh, really? Well, I refuse to take responsibility for this nonsense. Why don't we cut to our latest horror host tribute segment and give the audience an opportunity to mop things up a bit. Ah, that truly warms the cockles of my grinchy old heart, as always. You know, it's good to cast one's gaze backward. Spin me back down the years and days of my youth, as Jethro Tull once so famously sang, to see from whence we horror hosts of a certain vintage sprang.
Okay, some good news to pass along. The flooding seems to have miraculously ceased, and people seem to have dried out again quite nicely. Did you have any hand in this?
Oops, my bad. It appears that I accidentally left my wand on the evacuation setting. I was, chasing some pesky ants out of the kitchenette earlier. In any case, all that was required was to simply reverse the flow. Presto! Ghoul Beach is high and dry once again, except for the staggering patrons in the local bars. I even left everybody with a fresh pine forest scent. At any rate, all's well that ends well. I believe I just coined that phrase. Feel free to use it, if you please.
Not likely, you scurvy old pirate.
Silence when you speak. You're a legend in your own mind, Stevie. There, I've just coined another one. Go forth and spread it throughout the land. I don't mind in the least.
What a low ebb we've sunk to this evening. And after harboring such high hopes, too.
Well, you know what they say, don't you? There's nowhere to go but up. Or did I just say that? I believe so. Set controls for the heart of the sun. Scary as Hell Theater is back in business.
First Jethro Tull's Thick as a Brick, and now Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Why don't you try updating your MP3 player sometime?
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants. What have you been listening to of late?
The Cure's Disintegration and the Sisters of Mercy's Floodland.
Talk about a regressionist, huh? Well, on that all-too-dreary note, according to the old clock in the crypt, we're running out of time. Take all of that with you into your dreams tonight. And rest easy in the knowledge that your slumber will give way to a brand new day. And a fresh pine forest scent.